My very first Dreamcast game sent to me for review to show for you guys. So I'm pretty excited to jump into this, guys, for you. And the game company called Lowtekgames has actually provided me with the latest game that I've been working on called Flea. And this game has actually been released on other platforms as well as Steam, but the one I do like is the NES one that you can find on their store. They actually got a red edition and a grey edition, and they got some pretty awesome merchandise for this game, like some good t-shirts, some good badges, things like that. So go ahead, I'll put the link in the description below. So for now, I'm going to jump into what you actually get with your purchase. I'm going to show you a bit of the CD, and then after that I'll show you some gameplay. So hit the like, hit subscribe, and let's get into this. So let's get this puppy open. And there we have it, a brand new sealed Dreamcast game. This is pretty weird and awesome at the same time. So let's get this plastic wrapping out of the way. There we are. So this is the type of quality that you get. It's not a PAL edition that I would prefer, but this is pretty sweet at the same time. So we got issue 144 out of 200. So I'm pretty late to the party. Let's give this an open. And you can see the credits here. So they're the guys actually behind this project. So just like to thank them again for sending me this review copy. So it comes with a full manual, and the disc is actually printed quite professional, I must say. So this is like a standard professional disc. So it's on a mil CD format, which is a lot like any other new discs for the Dreamcast. So it's playable on PAL and NTSC consoles, multiple region, doesn't matter where your console is from. And there's a nice little manual inside here with a bit of a comic book story. Now I do miss the actual manuals from any of the new games. This is a pretty nice little touch to what you get with your purchase. So here's the side. So let's go ahead now and jump into some gameplay. So first of all, you're not really greeted by any sort of settings or options menu, just straight into gameplay and this really catchy, annoying, yet enjoyable theme song that once it's in your head, you can't get out. So the first thing you would have really noticed is it's not exactly straining on the Dreamcast graphical power, but this is a port from an NES independent game. So as you notice, it does take a while to get used to. It's very simple mechanics, and the Flea just jumps on his own. There's no buttons pressing at all. You just kind of gotta control him. It reminds me a bit of like that annoying game that came out called Flappy Birds, but yeah, it's so addictive, and you find yourself sinking a fair few hours on this game. One little cute addition to this release is the fact that you get this little character on your VMU. Nice little touch. The main rundown of this game, you're playing as a cute little free protagonist called Harry, so say hello to Harry. Your task is to collect blood in which you collect and is consumed by the greedy king and is desperately needed by your refugee fleas. Yeah, that's right. Each unit of blood that you collect at certain points can be converted to extra lives, in which you need plenty of them if you suck, like me that is. Flea is designed with plenty of tricky sections, but with plenty of lives to back you up, so you're back in there in seconds. In the world of Flea, you will encounter some groovy, quirky characters that reminded me a bit like Toe Jam and Earl. The game creator himself, Alistair Lowe, is actually featured as one of the dungeon bosses, if you're clever enough to get to him, that is. You can really tell with this release that Alistair, the creator of this game, has a great fondness of the NES platformers. This game did do really well on the Kickstarter website that reached over 200% of his goal. So people really did appreciate this game for the NES. This making more levels and more bosses to this game. This version is running on a modified version of the Nesta emulator to the DC that was configured by Lowtec. As you progress through the game, the levels do get tougher, and that is where the gamer rage just kicked in. Nah! That's it, I quit, I've had enough. Okay, just one more, I got this, one more. But not too long after, you would find yourself coming back. After I actually managed to get to level 40, the game actually features 80 levels. I could really see some speedrunner fans really getting into this, as well as the game can be played by all ages, so you can really compete with your friends and show them what actual level you got into. So I'd just like to thank again Lowtekgames, that company, and also Alistair Lowe for contacting me and sending me this review copy. Much appreciated, and I do hope for the best for any independent company game, especially if they're supporting probably one of the best consoles of all time, the Sega Dreamcast. So thanks for watching, guys, and as always, if you like this video, hit that button. If you want to help me support, click subscribe, leave your comments below, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.